In this video, I'll show you how agency users can set up and customize their Ahsuite client portals with their own white label domain and branding. So to get started, let's go to the right-hand menu and we'll go to the My Profile page. Here I'm going to enter information about this agency account. This is stuff that will show up on my profile if I set my profile to public. And if I do set it to public, I can have a lead capture form on the profile. I can add my social links and other links. And I can do some basic customizations to the colors and add my own logos. You'll see that there's also a field to put your Google Tag Manager code. If you're not familiar with Tag Manager, what that does is it lets you embed scripts into your page. And so you can add your own analytics script, you can add a chat widget. It really extends the functionality of your client portal. I'm going to update the profile and we're going to make it public so we can check it out. And as I mentioned, you can also let other users find you. You can make your profile discoverable by other users internally, and their clients can never see you, but other users can if you want them to. This is the profile. And now we're going to set your custom domain. So in my case, I'm going to go ahead and put a root domain, but you might do like portal.yourdomain.com, whatever domain you want to use. You enter it there, and then it's going to give you a IP address that you're going to take over to the DNS settings of your domain registrar. In my case, that's GoDaddy. So because I'm using a root domain, it prompts me to add an A record. If you're using a subdomain like portal dot or hub dot whatever, then it'll prompt you to add a CNAME. So that's a small difference. Okay, so I've added the A record. I'm going to go back. I'm going to verify it, but it actually will take a few minutes to propagate. And there it is. Okay, now it's given me a second record to add in my DNS. This one's going to be a CNAME, and this is for the SSL certificate. Depending on what system you're using, what DNS system you're using, you may or may not need to append the root domain to that name. So for GoDaddy, you don't. You just copy it exactly as we provided it. But you know, there's small differences sometimes between different DNS systems. Okay, so we've added that CNAME to our DNS, and we're going to click Done. And there it is. This is your public profile on your custom domain. But let's say you actually don't want a public page. You just want a login form for your client. So you just make it not public, and it's going to be like this. All right, so the next step is we're going to set up your SMTP so that your notification emails will be white labeled with your custom email. I've got an article on this in our help docs that you can refer to, but a lot of this is going to depend on what email client you're using because they're all going to be a little bit different. I use Gmail, so first I just Googled SMTP details for Gmail and got the host name and the port number. The username is going to be the email address that you want to use, and now let me show you how to get the password. First, go into your Gmail account, click your profile in the top right, and go to Manage Google Account. Then Security, two-step verification, making sure that's on. Then go to App Passwords. Select App, choose Other, give it a name, and that'll generate the password you need to copy and paste into the profile settings in Ahsuite. Enter the mail from address and the name that you want to appear as the sender, then click Save. And you get this test email that shows you if it was set up correctly and if it's working. Again, that's how you do it if you use Gmail, but every email client's going to be a little bit different, so you might have to Google the instructions for your specific email client. So now you've customized the look and content of your agency profile, you've mapped it to a custom domain, and you've white labeled your notification emails. Now you can start sending traffic to your profile where they can sign up to become your client.
Ahsuite!